Hey guys, this is Thomas over here at Nurse Money Talk, and in this video I'm going to talk about what steps I took to actually get hired in the ICU as a new grad nurse. Before I get to that though, if you're not already subscribed, I want to go ahead and invite you to hit that subscribe button. On this channel I'll talk about all things related to nursing student and nurse life. And also, if you are looking for a job, I just want to give a quick plug in there for the job board over at nursemoneytalk.com/jobs. Link is also in the descriptions below. Let's go ahead and get right down to it. My secret sauce, if you will, for how I got hired, how I got a job in the ICU as a new grad was actually getting a job there as a nurse aide. I talked a lot about how I think this is an excellent way to get your foot in the door at the department that you want to work for. And if for whatever reason your department's not hiring a nurse aide, then that hospital system, try to get a job there, and that potentially will make things easier for you in terms of getting the dream job you want. And so that's pretty much what I did. I think we had a clinical there, and then I reached out to the nurse manager, happened to see him, tell him like, hey, do you have an opening for a nurse aide job? Like I'm really interested in working at the ICU. Like, I'll be a hard worker, blah, blah, blah. Just kind of giving that whole spiel, talked a little bit about it. She ended up actually telling me I could apply for a position there. I don't remember if I went and searched for the position or what. I don't quite remember what happened. I don't quite remember what actually happened with that. But I don't think that actually really matters, because the funny thing in all of that was that, so I applied, I got accepted or whatnot, and then I started working as a nurse aide there. The funny thing though is that for the most part, whenever I got there, I was pretty much floated to another unit. I did work a bit there, here and there, but for the most part, I was always essentially floated to other departments. And as I look back on it, I'm not really even sure she really even needed a nurse aide, or I don't think she needed a nurse tech. I think in her mind, this is just me just kind of thinking, but I think in her mind, she was probably thinking along the same lines I was, which is, I'm going to be hiring some new nurses anyway. This would be a great way to kind of interview this person, see how well they work with the team, temperament, the whole 9 yards, and then we'll kind of see if it'll continue, if I'm going to hire them after nursing school. Like I said, this is just me guessing, but just as now as I think back on it, I don't think she really needed a nurse aide. I think that's what it really was. But the key thing though, in that, which is one of the things that I stress, is that whenever you take this route of getting a nurse tech job first, and you have to work hard, you have to be pleasant, you have to be diligent in what you're doing, because it's a long interview process. But also you have to make it be known that, hey, I would love to work at this department, I like the people, blah, blah. You can't assume that they know. You have to make it really obvious that this is where you want to be at. Fast forward a little bit, get done with school. It comes time for me to start applying. I go and talk to her about it. She's like, yep, the position's open. Go ahead and apply for the position. And I applied. Obviously then I ended up getting the job there. So I think that was, I wanted to talk about that real quick, just to kind of really emphasize kind of like the strategy that I really like for new nurses getting into the department they want, which is get a job there as a nurse tech, or get a job at that facility, at the big facility as whatever, just to get your foot in that door. But yeah, that is all I got. Thank you so much for watching this, and I will catch you very soon in that next video.